Revelation 1591. From the 31st of August 1940. Spiritual turn. Fight against Christ. The age of spiritual decay must give way to an age of spiritual reconstruction, and humanity is now facing a spiritual turning point. Although it is not willing to consider this time to have come, all the signs are already preparing themselves which indicate a new time. A struggle against everything spiritual will begin first, and the result of the struggle will be that man will concern himself more closely with problems which until then had not particularly touched him. As soon as someone wants to take something from the human being, he will first pay attention to it, and then he will also fight for its possession. And so the fight against Christ and his teaching will now also take on forms which humanity does not think possible. And two parties will form which will fight against each other. One will want to destroy everything that testifies to Jesus Christ but will meet with harsh resistance from the few faithful followers of the Lord. These, and they are the few, will unite and work in the Spirit of God to bear witness to the whole of humanity of the power of the word which is now to be dismissed. And the people who seek the truth will sensitively confess those who carry Jesus Christ in their hearts, and on that side the dispute will also be decided and lead to victory. It is an unusual time which precedes the spiritual turning point. It is a time of struggle, hardship and despondency. Yet strength will flow to all those who recognize God's love and wisdom, and this strength will express itself in such a way that they will not fear for their own lives as well as for the lives of their relatives, and thus they will proclaim God's omnipotence, and anyone who opens his eyes, ears and heart will already be spiritually accepted into that world and only await the hour which will bring a powerful separation from all earthly things. But thousands and thousands will lose all contact with God because they will be worked on by the adversary and, lacking their own power of realization, will thoughtlessly reject and accept everything taught by those who reject the divine voice. And it will take a long time before humanity realizes the error of its thoughts and actions, which are directed against Christ. But whatever the world starts to do in order to shake the power of God, it will nevertheless experience spiritual ascent, but unfortunately only when the love of God will visibly express itself through his servants on earth. Then even those who previously denied him will acknowledge him and a new time will dawn, a time of spiritual activity on earth. Amen.